Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoneix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. Before I begin, I would like to give a little shout out to Mr. Nightshroud, aka Kingdom Let's Plays. He made me the new icon that I am using as of right now, and I really appreciate it because I was actually looking for someone to incorporate my name into the icon just to make it more unique, and I do love it, man. Thanks a lot. So, yeah, link will be in the description if you want to check out his LPs. He's awesome. Okay, guys. Now, last time I left off, we were investigating about the murder of Mia Fey, which shocked me very, very much and left a big hole in my heart. And now we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on now. We have a witness, and this other lawyer, Marvin Grossberg, won't even take the case. So we had to figure out, like, why. Well, we kind of did somewhat figure out why, but now it's time for court. Always a fun time to be in court. So let's go ahead and continue. Damn it. And load Day 2 trial. Once again, this is going to be interesting. We have a new prosecutor. Don't forget. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mia Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh boy, this should be interesting. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found in a window here. And then the cause of death? Oh, it is Edgeworth. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Oh, I gotta look through these court records before I proceed. Well, later. Now, Detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Mia Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony, Mia Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoneix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Mia Fey. Why? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Mia Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack! I probably shouldn't have, whatever. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some sort of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, guys. Just like I explained before, this is what presenting does. You pretty much kind of ask more questions. You kind of make sure... It could change the testimony, which then again could do well. Okay. Now, before I go into anything here, I want to just go over the court records and, yeah. Well, let's see. We got the autopsy report. Time of death, September 5th, 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous, which also means that once she got hit, she was dead. But in single blunt force, so she was only hit once. The phone, it contains the conversation that Maya and Mia had together. The glass shards came from a broken glass light stand. The thinker, the murder weapon. A wiretap which was found in Miss May's hotel room. And here's a receipt. But on the back of it, it has the words written in blood, Maya. So, wow. And here are the floor plans. We can click check to see what's actually going on here. The light area, I hope you guys can assume that that is where the area of vision that the witness can view. So you can see that this area and this area, she wouldn't be able to see it. So then. Now, what else do we got here? And that's it. So, there's one interesting thing that Detective Gumshoe said. And it was right here, actually. No, not this. Nope. Here we go. This is a witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of murder. We don't know that. Let's press it, see if we can get more information on it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicion women in Pink's claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can have his advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. So pretty much now he's going to change his testimony a little bit here. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh boy, he sure caused stirred up some trouble. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Huh. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify this vital piece of information? I totally messed it up. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of information or evidence at the first time? I still messed it up. You get what I meant. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Once again, what am I looking for? A peculiar statement came up here, and it would be not this statement, but this one. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Now, we just went over the court record, correct? Now, how come it says in the autopsy report that death was instantaneous? If you think about it, if death was instantaneous, she would not have the ability to write anything before she died.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I wanted to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. that she was accusing the defendant Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer chicks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting in your way out of this one, detective. He sure has him there. Order, order. Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain an autopsy report? When? Well, it was the day after a murder. It was the day after a murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked? Something you want to say? Yeah, I do. You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. So now we have an updated autopsy report. Well, Your Honor, evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Time to break out my April May voice. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Did she just, jiggle her boobs there? Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, in my hotel room, I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Company law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here's the witness's account. It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught her up and, she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I say. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy-witsy. Wow. Huh. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see any need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! Seriously, that was pretty jacked up. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine a witness?